Today I'm diving into the world of OSPF redistribution. We'll cover what redistribution is, how to do it with OSPF, and when to use it with BGP, IGP, or eGRP. Let's get started. Redistribution, in simple terms, is the process of taking routes learned by one routing protocol and injecting them into another. It's like translating a language so both sides can understand each other. Now, OSPF redistribution specifically means injecting routes learned via OSPF into another protocol like BGP or eGRP. So when should you redistribute OSPF into BGP? Typically, you'll do this when you need to share your internal network routes with the external world. For instance, if you want your internal OSPF routes to be known by your ISP or other external networks, you'd redistribute into BGP. On the other hand, when should you redistribute OSPF into IGP or eGRP? You'll do this when you have different internal routing protocols running in different parts of your network and you need them to communicate. Example: if one part of your network runs OSPF and another runs eGRP, redistribution helps them talk to each other. Alright, let's talk commands. To redistribute OSPF into BGP, you'd use the following command in BGP configuration mode: router BGP redistribute OSPF metric. And to redistribute OSPF into eGRP, it's done in the eGRP configuration mode like this: router eGRP redistribute OSPF metric. Let's look at an example. Suppose you have an OSPF process ID of 1 and you want to redistribute it into BGP as 100 with a metric of 20. Your command would be router BGP 100 redistribute OSPF 1 metric 20. For eGRP, if you want to redistribute OSPF process ID 1 into eGRP as 10 with metrics of 1000 for bandwidth, 10 for delay, 255 for reliability, 1 for load, and 1500 for MTU, the command would be router eGRP 10 redistribute OSPF 1 metric 1010 255 1 1500. When shouldn't you use redistribution? Avoid it in simple, small networks where it adds unnecessary complexity. Also, if not properly managed, it can lead to routing loops and suboptimal routing. Advantages of redistribution include flexibility and better network integration. It allows different parts of your network to communicate seamlessly. But the downside is increased complexity and the risk of routing issues if not configured properly.